Eagle Trace Golf Club, Florida. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. 16-year-old Charlie Woods, Tiger Woods' son, stood facing three opponents. Playoff 3-4-1. All eyes were on him. Cameras rolling, pressure mounting. There can only be one winner here, the announcer's voice echoed through the empty stands. Charlie had a club in his hand, determination in his heart, and in his eyes, that same fire we'd seen in his father Tiger. One swing, one moment, one destiny. Friends, if you want to hear real sports stories, champions' struggles, and family legacies, please subscribe to this channel. Because here we don't just share scores, we share emotions. Not just numbers, but dreams. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss any inspiring story. Because every champion has a story, and we bring those stories to you. Charlie Woods, just 16 years old. But hearing his name, people expect magic. Tiger Woods' son. The world's most famous golfer's child. Pressure? Imagine it. December 2024. Eagle Trace Golf Club, Florida. This wasn't just any ordinary tournament. This was the qualifying round for the U.S. Junior Amateur. And for Charlie, this was his chance to prove he wasn't just Tiger's son, but Charlie Woods. When he arrived at the course in the morning, it looked like a media circus. Cameras everywhere, reporters asking questions. Charlie, do you feel the pressure? What advice did Tiger give you? Will you become the next Tiger? But Charlie was silent, focused, determined. Charlie's performance in the first round was mixed. Some shots brilliant, some disappointing. Exactly what you'd expect from a 16-year-old under immense pressure. The kid looks nervous. One spectator saw it, but Charlie remembered Tiger Woods' coaching. Son, golf is a mental game. The course isn't your enemy, your mind is. The second round showed improvement. Shots looked confident, putting was smooth. But still, he wasn't in the top three. Third round, make or break time. What Charlie did in the third round was legendary. Eagle on the 5th hole. Birdie on 12th, another birdie on 16th. The crowd went from silent to excited. Tiger's son is playing here, but disaster struck on the last hole. Ball in the water, hazard, double bogey, heartbreaking moment. Final scores came out. Charlie tied for third place, meaning playoff. 3-4-1 playoff. Charlie and three other players. Only one would qualify for the U.S. Junior Amateur playoff hole, par 4, 380 yards. Tricky pin position. Wind factor, maximum pressure. First player, John Martinez from Texas, decent drive. Approach shot short, bogey. Second player, Alex Chen from California, great drive, but approach shot in bunker, bogey. Third player, Michael Rodriguez from New York, perfect drive. Solid approach, par. Now Charlie's turn, standing on the tee box. Hundreds of eyes watching, phones recording. History in the making. Tiger's phone call came to mind. Son, trust your swing. Trust your instincts, you've got this. Charlie stepped up to the tee. Deep breath, the wind was picking up. He adjusted his stance, gripped the club tighter. Crack. The ball flew off the tee like a rocket. Perfect trajectory, perfect distance. Landing in the middle of the fairway. That's Tiger's son. Someone shouted from the crowd. Walking to his ball, Charlie felt different. Confident. This was his moment. 130 yards to the pin. Tricky lie. He pulled out his 8-iron, the same club Tiger used to win his first major. The approach shot. Time seemed to slow down. The ball soared through the air, spinning perfectly. It landed 15 feet from the pin, rolled towards the hole, and stopped just 4 feet away. The crowd erupted. Charlie, 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 4 feet. That's all that stood between Charlie Woods and his dream. 4 feet between proving himself and going home defeated. Michael Rodriguez was still in the game with his par. Charlie needed to make this putt to win. He studied the line, slight break to the left, uphill putt. He'd practiced this thousands of times with Tiger. Remember, Charlie, Tiger's voice echoed in his head. The ball doesn't know your age. It doesn't. Know your name, it only knows if you believe in yourself. Charlie lined up the putt, the silence was deafening. Even the wind seemed to stop. He drew back his putter, strike, the ball rolled perfectly. Following the line, curving slightly left. Gaining momentum and then plop, straight into the cup. The crowd exploded. Charlie threw his arms up in the air. He'd done it. He'd won the 3-4-1 playoff and qualified for the U.S. Junior Amateur for the second straight year, but this wasn't just about qualifying. This was about proving that Charlie Woods was his own player. Not just Tiger's son, but a champion in his own right. Tears in his eyes. Charlie called Tiger immediately. "Dad, I did it. I made the putt." Tiger's voice was emotional. "Son, I'm so proud of you, not because you won, but because you never gave up. You showed heart, you showed character. That's what makes a champion." After the victory, the media went crazy. Headlines everywhere. Charlie Woods clutch in playoff when Tiger's son shows champion mentality. The next generation arrives, but Charlie handled it with maturity beyond his years. In his interview, he said, "I'm grateful for this opportunity. My dad taught me that golf is about respect. Respect for the game, respect for your opponents, and respect for yourself. Today, I tried to honor that. This victory wasn't just about one tournament, it was about legacy. It was about proving that greatness can be passed down, but it still has to be earned." Charlie Woods has now qualified for the U.S. Junior Amateur 2 years in a row. He's shown he can handle pressure. He's shown he can perform when it matters most. But more importantly, he's shown that he's not trying to be Tiger Woods. He's trying to be the best Charlie Woods he can be. As Charlie walked off the 18th green that day, victorious and emotional, one thought crossed everyone's mind. This is just the beginning. The U.S. Junior Amateur awaits. College golf is on the horizon. And somewhere down the line, maybe professional golf. But for now, Charlie Woods is content being exactly what he is, a 16-year-old who loves golf, respects the game, and isn't afraid to chase his dreams. The legacy continues. The story is far from over. This story shows us that pressure can either break you or make you. Charlie Woods chose to let it make him stronger. He chose to write his own story, not just inherit one. Sometimes the greatest victory isn't beating others, it's proving to yourself that you belong. Charlie Woods did exactly that on that December day in Florida, and that, my friends, is what champions are made of. ***. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring sports stories. ***.